Hello, Leo, and welcome to your December 2015 General Tarot Card Read. My name is Dee, and I just want to say thank you for taking the time to watch this. And for this month, we're going to do things a little bit differently. I have my very dear friend Lucy joining me.
Hello.
Lucy and I have known each other for 8-9 years,
Mm-hmm.
and Lucy is actually very gifted when it comes to tarot and reads too. So I had quite a bit of energy coming out of me this month, and she decided to come help me, which I really appreciate. So because of that, as we're doing this read for you for this month, there's actually 3 different reads here. There's one that I did, there's one that she did, and there's a combined read. So keep that in mind as we're doing this. I know that with general reads, they don't always resonate with everybody, but there is something in here for each of you. So take the time to listen to it and really see what it is you need to learn. So I'm going to recap about November because there was some hard stuff that I had to talk about in November for some of you Leos. So just last month for you, November was pretty much a lot of emotional upheavals. There were, in the first week, there were some new skills and new opportunities that you needed to learn. The second week was about your financial success. The third week had to deal with legal matters. And again, I talked to a few of you about the fact that there was some illicit matters going on. And I'm really hoping that you took my warning to heart and kept that in mind as you made the decisions that you did. In fact, I know one of you did and actually got saved away from legal matters, which is fantastic. Good. I'm glad to hear that. So it's about also maintaining integrity, karma, fairness, and balance. In the fourth week, it was about judgment. Again, karma issues, that the past is relinquishing its hold on your life. Best time to change things for yourself. And then the last card that we went on was the Five of Wands, right here, which talks about obstacles and opposition, that there will be an opportunity in the future for you to tame your boldness in order to succeed, and boldness of character. So with that in mind, when I was doing this read, I kept getting the number 5. So, and then the word that we got from these reads was balance. So your word of the month is balance.
And your number is 5.
So 5 is, again, a number of balance. 5 is 3 and 2, which is the symbol of man and woman. 3 plus 2 equals 5. It also is not just a state of being, but it's an actual act. And this will tie in with the different reads as we go about too. We also ended up pulling 3 oracle cards for you. And again, I don't know if it's just because of all the different reads, but we have 3, which I thought was interesting because we got the 3 reads. So we're going to start with I'll start with my cards first, and then Lucy will bring up hers, and I'll hold up the cards as she explains hers too. So we're going to start with the overall card. Now, the overall card I received for you guys was the 6 of Wands. Now, the 6 of Wands is, of course, right after the 5 of Wands, but it talks about success after hard work. Oh, turn it so you guys can see it. Sorry. Having supportive friends, give you the courage to follow after your own dreams. So that's what this month is going to be about. Following after your dreams, making these dreams a reality, and having the friends around you to support that. So I'm going to let Lucy talk about the card that she got for overall.
Which is the 3 of Cups, which is emotional happiness, commitment, and just overall enjoyment and a sense of well-being. So that actually ties in with the 6.
Which is kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Because again, as a combined read, it's having the support and the friendship and the time of celebration for this month. So there's going to be a big change from last month, from going from that into this, from the emotional upheavals until the time of celebration with friends and family.
And emotional joy. Yes.
And having that support and knowing that you have the support to continue on with your life. So in the first week, I received the Magician. Now, the Magician is actually discovering how to use the laws of magic, faith, and willpower to get what you need and desire. And through that, you learn self-control. Self-control is so important for you this week. You're going to need it because you're going to be having some incidences happen where it'll be so easy for you to spout off, but you need to not. You need to have that self-control and start looking at the things around you, because there's going to be ways that you'll be able to use these particular laws to benefit you in the long run. So that's my part. Now there's Lucy's.
Which is the Eight of Wands, which signifies swift moving energy and sudden burst of activity and excitement with good news. Now this card can also represent travel by air. But I don't think that is the case in this. I think it is your energy that you're going to need to control and harness for your benefit.
And again, the cards seem to marry up because it talks about self-control, especially during these swift-moving times and all this going on. Now, you guys need to realize when we did this spread, she pulled her cards, I pulled mine.
Yes.
So, and we didn't look at them as we pulled them. We just flipped them over at the same time when we did it. So this is no coincidence. There's a reason for this, that they came up like this. Okay. So for the second week, I received the Ace of Swords. Now, the Ace of Swords talks about decisions, activities that you're in the process of making major decisions that will affect your life at this time. So because of that, coming from the energy of the first week, there's going to be a flurry of activity. And the big thing you need to remember for this is beware of activity without thought. That means you need to think things through, use your self-control that you learned from the week before, and think things through, because you're going to have a lot of things coming at you from left and right. But just take your time. Don't act without thinking first. And so for Lucy's,
it's the Two of Pentacles, which represents the effort needed that you're going to need to make to maintain the balance of your life. This is home, work, social. Wherever balance is needed, you need to put the effort in for your decisions to maintain that balance.
And the two cards together, talking about balance with the Two of Pentacles, and then again with all of these decisions and activities that you're going to make that are going to affect your life, and just doing things, thinking it through and don't act without thinking, so that you can maintain that balance that you need this week.
Yes.
Okay. So for the third week, I received the Ace of Pentacles. Now, because of all the self-control and all these planning that you've done in the first 2 weeks, this talks about material success. It talks about you're going to be entering a prosperous cycle that's beginning, and it can be through a career, it can be through an idea that you have, but it's a new beginning, and you've got 2 new beginnings this month on my side, which I think is amazing. And just keep that in mind. You've got a lot of new beginnings and stuff going on. So for her card,
it's the Devil. Now, the Devil can represent self-imposed blindness of your activities. This means that you need to moderate yourself, self-control, spending habits, gambling, whatever it is, sexually or whatever. You need to have balance and self-control to get rid of the bad habits that you formed. So no overindulgence.
Right. And that's funny because, again, you're going to be hitting a time of prosperity, and it would be so easy for you to overindulge and say, oh, well, I got this going, we can do this. But with the combined read, it's telling you to really beware and not do that, to balance yourself out for this time. Anything else on that? No. Okay, good. So for the next week, the fourth week, I received the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is about a message of love. So it brings fresh ideas and new methods of doing things that make you more optimistic about your future. You're going to be feeling like almost on a high. It's going to be good. There's so many good things happening right now in your life, and it's just going to you're going to have these messages that are just going to keep coming your way, and it's going to bring a new, fresh approach to your life. So Lucy got
the Six of Pentacles, which shows success and material gain and the ability to share with others so that your good fortune can be passed on.
And when you got this combined, so you guys got a good positive aspect and good stuff going on. And the Six of Pentacles talks about giving to others. So take that positive energy that you got and pass it down. Give it to somebody else. This is the 4th week of the month. And for some of us that celebrate Christmas, this is a time of giving. And even if you don't celebrate Christmas, take this time
to share.
Yeah, to
share your time with others.
Share your time. Share some of your financial gain too. Yeah. Don't be spendthrifty. Take the time to enjoy, but of course don't overindulge either from the week before. But take this time to balance. Yeah, balance it out.
Is the issue the whole month.
And speaking for me, which is funny, I got for the last week the Two of Pentacles again about balance. Balance is the big thing. So again, harmony of changes. There's going to be, for some of you, there's going to be 2 life events that are going to be happening in your life that you're going to need to balance, whether it be from work and home, career and education, but you just need to take that time to really balance yourself and watch what you're doing. Take that self-control that you've learned at the beginning of the month and bring that into play the last week of the month, because this is what's going to take you into the new year. You're going to be able to take that self-control that you learned from all that stuff that you had happen in November and apply it and turn around and give to other people. So, and Lucy got
the Queen of Swords, which is a lady of truth and strength. Her no-nonsense approach to life leads to genuine fulfillment and a balance.
Balance. Again, there's the word. So you're balancing stuff, and for some of you, you're going to embody the personality of the Queen of Swords as you balance this. You're going to just be truthful, have that no-nonsense approach. And this is not just female, it's male too.
And it's not just a no-nonsense approach. It's with the generosity of spirit that she brings.
So I love her little smile on that.
Yes.
That's really cool. So just to kind of recap, I'm going to recap my my group first. The month for you is going to be, have a lot of supportive friends that are going to give you courage to follow after your dreams. You're going to be a success after all the stuff that happened to you the last month. The first week is going to be Magician, learning self-control. Second week is going to be the Ace of Swords, talking about all these decisions that you're going to be making that affect your life, flurry of activity. Then the Ace of Pentacles, which means material success. Good things are going to be coming your way, a cycle that could really set your future into play. Then for the 4th week, the Page of Cups, bringing that message of love to people around you, the fresh ideas and the new methods of doing things that make you more optimistic about your future and your life. And in the last week, it talks about balance, balancing yourself as you get ready for this new year. So for Lucy, do you want me to go over yours? You want to go over it?
The first week, of course, is emotional happiness, celebration, strength with family, friends.
That's overall.
Yeah, that's overall too. It ties in with the Wands, which is abundance, and then of effort, of course, put forward on your behalf for family, friends, work, balancing your life, controlling your impulses to the devil here, no overindulgence and anything actually. And then the Pentacles, of course, abundance and plenty for all, a sharing and caring. And then the Queen, who sees the wisdom that can be brought to you and your life
through balance.
Through balance.
So then this takes us to the Oracle cards. Now I picked the first one and Lucy picked the last 2, which they all kind of flow, which is very interesting. So before you guys start this flurry of activity that's going to be happening this month, you need to take the time to ground yourself. Remember that everything's connected, and again, it's about balance. So take that time to have this alone time for yourself. If you need a few minutes and you don't want to do something, say, you know what, I need this for myself. Take that time. Go outside if you need to, stand under the rain or into the snow. Just breathe and ground yourself. Don't let all that activity pull you and suck you away from what you need to be doing and what you need to be going through this week, or this month, which is balancing yourself. So the next card is one Lucy brought, and I'm going to have her talk about that.
Let's see. This
Reveal
is
your truth.
Reveal Your Truth. And I'm just going to read, when you were born, your soul shone bright. As you grew, you were taught of right and wrong. You were taught how to think, how to live, how to believe in a way that makes you fearful to say no. Okay? To disagree is to risk an alienation from family and society, so you hide your true thoughts and feelings behind a mask. That mask hides your light. Cast it aside. Embrace your life, your truth, and let your soul shine once more.
And I think, and I'm going to just kind of step in here, it goes back to the Queen of Swords. You know, reveal that truth. Be the person that you're supposed to be with wisdom and grace, and let yourself really shine through.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then the last card, the Oracle card for us.
Respect your boundaries. I'll let you do that one.
So, others will not respect the emotional boundaries that you set within your relationships if you do not respect them yourself. You need to respect yourself. So, know yourself. Love yourself. If you do not accord yourself with the same care you desire from others, then you will not be shown care. And that is so true. That is so true. If you don't respect yourself, how can you expect other people to respect you? So if you do not honor your own truths and dreams, then nobody else will. Honor yourself by treating yourself with the same care and in the same manner that you wish others to treat you. So, yeah. Balance. Treating yourself as you want others to treat you. You guys got a neat month coming up. If you like what you've heard, hit the like button. Let us know what you think with Lucy and I doing this together. I know it's a little different from the last time. And if you liked us good enough, go ahead and subscribe. But in the meantime, I wish you guys a wonderful month. Walk in light, love, and happiness, and in peace. And be that truthful person that you can be. And keep your balance. And until then,
with love.
All right. Bye, guys.